We can block our manifestations when we have unprocessed emotions. And I'm going to dive into a really common one that I see, one that I've led myself through, and I've helped lead many clients through that keeps you really, really stuck. Shame and guilt are some of the lowest vibrating emotions. Shame, I believe, is the lowest. Guilt is like one little step above it. And here's how this shows up in your life in sneaky ways that you may not realize. So there's two main reasons that I see guilt showing up. And what happens is when you're holding on to guilt and it's unprocessed, you internalize it and it turns into shame. And that is like literally the lowest vibrating emotion. Guilt is just one little step above it. And what happens is when you're holding on to and embodying these low frequency emotions, it really affects your energetic field. It's very heavy, it's very dense, and you really aren't allowing yourself to expand into the higher frequency that your soul naturally vibrates at. And that's when all the things you want start being magnetized to you because you're an energetic match to it. So it really serves you to work through these things. And there's two main ways that I see guilt showing up, two really common ways. So one is unfounded guilt, right? It's guilt that we've picked up because of belief systems that we've bought into, the shoulds, the comparing yourself to other people, thinking you should be further along, feeling guilty for not doing things the way society's told you to do, not being the good girl, being a people pleaser, whatever. So this is an area where you get to look at your life, go in and say, okay, where am I feeling guilt? Where is this guilt unfounded? Is this actually true? Is this actually in alignment with my values and who I want to be? Or is this something that was just put onto me, something that was taught to me, and I just accepted it by default because I didn't realize I had a choice? So you get to go in and rework that. And if that's something that you need help with, you can check out my self-paced programs, the link at the top of my page. I would go under emotional rehab for that one, but always feel free to reach out to me and see where a good place to start would be, or we can work one-on-one to work through this, okay? The second thing is when we are not doing our best, right? Like this is a form of self-sabotage. So we'll feel guilty. And then again, this gets internalized as shame when we don't address why the guilt's coming up. We often will feel guilty because we know that we're not doing our best. We know that we have negative habits and behaviors and ways of thinking that aren't in alignment with our true selves, that aren't in alignment with who we really desire to be. This causes a lot of split energy, right? It's like you have this version of you that you want to be. You see your potential, but then you're not acting in accordance to it, right? This can be like you say, I want to be successful, but you're not taking any actions at all. Or I want to be healthy, but you're not treating your body well. Or I want the amazing relationship, but you're not being like relationship material. Do you feel me? And this isn't to judge yourself. And this isn't for me to come and put my beliefs on you or anyone else. This is a fully internal process. This is about you and you. And so you might do a little bit of step one here where you go in and say, okay, well, where am I believing that I need to be doing certain things in order to be something, right? Where can I adjust my beliefs? Where do these beliefs not actually line up with who I want to be, right? But then you can also be really real and honest with yourself and say, where am I not embodying the version of me I really want to be? Where am I not doing my best? Because what this is doing is you are abandoning yourself, okay? You are telling yourself essentially like you're not worthy of being shown up for. And so then it gets internalized as deep, deep shame. And when we're vibrating at the level of shame, we're not an energetic match to good things. We don't feel worthy, right? We always will manifest what we feel worthy of. So hopefully you can see now why it's really important to work through these emotions. And this is such a common one that comes up. A lot of it's due to our programming, but it's also like a way that we self-sabotage because deep down we don't believe we're worthy or we don't believe we're capable. And these are all things that you get to work through. And as you do that, you're going to feel lighter. Your energy is going to be more expansive. You're going to raise your vibration. You're going to vibrate at a higher frequency. You're going to step into and embody that next level version, really align with your highest timeline and be your best self. My name is Hannah. I teach mindset and energetics. I help you fix your energy so that you become an energetic match to what you want. I can help you manifest anything by mastering your mindset and your energy. I would love to teach you more. Like and follow if you want more content like this. And then check out the link at the top of my page. I have a lot of free resources for you, so you can check that out, see what resonates. I have self-paced programs. I have affirmation tracks, subliminal tracks, guided meditations, and I do have options to work with me one-on-one. I love you. You got this, and I'll see you in the next one.